A lot about this effort to reach out to the super delegates, the elected officials, party officials. There's this big story in the Washington Post. I want to ask you about the impact of it because it's all about the Clinton campaign infighting. One passage on a conference call. Expletive you, Icky shouted. Expletive you, Penn replied. Expletive you, Icky shouted again.
Sounds like
and then there's another like a story
before the show.
And then Phil Singer, the campaign's deputy communications director, emerged from a meeting on February 11th and without explanation started angrily cursing the war room. Expletive, all of you, he shouted, according to witness, and then stormed out and did not return for several days.
Watch your language.
That's my type of campaign.
Yeah, the mere fact, though, that this story has gotten out, that doesn't seem to suggest great things for the Clinton campaign as they try to convince the superdelegates, oh, everything's fine.
Well, I think a couple things need to be said. First of all, Phil Singer told me he shaved his head after they won those primaries. I haven't. Did you put him on TV?
Oh yeah.
I want to see that. Look. You know, they say life is like high school. That's true of campaigns, too. And so all this stuff about, you know, oh, targeting Mark Penn and, you know, different factions in the campaign, some of that is, I mean, it's certainly real. It exists. But it's a little bit of a distraction from the main point. The main point is the candidate. The second thing is a lot of these reporters had gathered all this material for these opus obituaries for Hillary Clinton, and they faced a really tough decision on Wednesday. What do we do with all this stuff? Do we dump it out or do we put it in the paper? And they just put it in the paper today. And, you know, it's a problem for Hillary Clinton if her people are warring, and if everybody's decided they're going to keep trash talking, you know, one side or the other. But she's still in this game. They need to get focused back on the task of trying to come back, win Pennsylvania, persuade the superdelegates that she's a stronger general election candidate. That's not going to be easy, and it's not helped by this kind of stuff.
And Joe, you know, I'm looking at the New York Times, this article on Bill Clinton, and the work that he did in Texas may have actually paid off for all the damage that you say he might have caused in South Carolina. It looks like Bill Clinton might have actually helped his wife.
Well, you know,